Hey guys, and welcome to a new video on twin flames on my twin flame channel. And I'm glad you're here. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about the subject that comes up a lot in the twin flame community, which is the karmic or the third party. And I have an issue with these terms. That's why I never use them. If you go through my videos, I don't think I ever used that title or that name of a karmic, because it never resonated with it. It just always felt so degrading or demeaning in a way, or just like projecting all evil onto that one person that is blocking you from your twin flame union, that one person that stole your twin flame. So yes, we're actually talking about the person that is currently in a relationship or married or whatever it is with your twin flame, or the person you think is your one true love, is the one meant to you. And I want to use this moment to put in a little disclaimer of like, not every situation that is difficult is a twin flame situation. Oh my gosh, can I still talk? I say this regularly, but I think it's really important to repeat it. Don't get tripped up on twin flames and then thinking that every guy you feel an attraction to, or every guy that blocks you, or every guy that you feel you have a special bond. I can tell you, special bonds can be different things than just twin flame links or relationships or bonds. So don't go thinking that every guy that ever blocked you or didn't want anything to do with you is your twin flame. That is, dangerous to do that. And I can tell by the comments you leave on my videos, some of you, that you're actually not in a twin flame relationship. But then again, who am I to judge? I'm not judging your situation, but I can just tell the way you speak, the way you see the link, the way you see them, the way the sort of issue you're going through. Like, oh my gosh, they didn't text me back in 3 days. Now I'm blocking them. Like, I can sometimes just tell that you're a little bit, oh my gosh, can I say this? Yes, I'm going to say it. That you're a little bit immature spiritually, or even like humanly, right? Maybe you're still very young, or maybe you held on to a very toxic and abusive relationship for so and so long, and you ended up finding out about twin flames, and then you put that term twin flames on there, where it's not actually the right thing to do. So it's an immaturity. I don't mean this in any mean or negative way at all, but I can just see through that, right? I can see that you're actually stuck in something else, and that, that you're trying sort of with the wrong tools to approach the thing. It's like when your car broke down and you want to change the wheel, and you come along with scissors, and you're like, let me change the wheel with scissors. It's not going to work. And I can tell you don't know a lot about cars if you come about it with a scissor, right? It's not judging. It's just like going, oh my gosh, okay. So I want to put in this disclaimer, because it's true that the topic of twin flames getting bigger and bigger and more known, that so and so many people sort of run with the label, and then run with the label and apply it to whatever the situation that they're in, and then might get stuck, because they excuse things their other half, or like their partner does, going, oh, it's normal twin flame behavior. Actually, I'm going to make another video on that one, so I don't want to get sidetracked too much, because today I wanted to talk about karmic, but about karmics and third parties. See, I can hardly say it. It's so weird to me. But what you mean with karmics is it's a karmic relationship, in the sense of they're not their twin flames, like the person, right, that is in your twin flame's life, the person who you think is your twin flame. So again, disclaimer, he might not be. And you might be trying to make something work that is not supposed to work, because it's not your twin flame. It's not who you're meant to be with. Not saying that you can't learn and grow with every person, but oh my gosh, so many disclaimers. So we're talking about that person in your twin flame's life, and already you calling them karmic, meaning that your twin flame and that person have karma to resolve, it just makes it as if you made it less than, or you made it, you're looking down on it in some way, or you making that person the evil one, and that one that, keeps your twin flame stuck or keeps your twin flame behind, something like that. And then again, that can happen, you're not approaching the thing the right way, in my humble opinion. Don't forget, I'm sharing my humble opinion on my humble YouTube channel. I think I have a right to do that, but always remember that it's my opinion and it's where I'm currently at, understanding and consciousness wise. And I keep on evolving and I keep on growing and I keep on having insights and learning. I'm not saying I have the absolute truth. There's things where I'm really certain that it is true. But then there's things where I'm like, oh, I can tell I'm shifting, I'm changing, and I'm seeing things a little bit differently. But this one, I think I've been pretty solid on this one for a while, or maybe from the beginning, that it's not them, the evil part. It's not them, the issue, like the karmic. Because what if there actually are a karmic? What if they are actually here to resolve karma with your twin flame? And I'm not the karma resolving specialist, so disclaimer again. But I know it's about resolving sort of issues or things you did to each other from past lives. And if your twin is doing that with that karmic, which is a woman or a man with a name, with a real personality, with they're real, they're flesh and blood. It doesn't mean they're real in the sense of they have to be where they're at. They have to be by your twin flame side. That, of course not, but if they happen to be, it's for a reason. What if they are supposed to clear karma? If you call them karmic, you have to assume that that's what they're doing, right? So is that a bad thing? Is it bad to dissolve karma from past lives with the person you were entangled with in a past life, or you killed them, or you hurt them, or you betrayed them, or whatever you did with them, you cheated on them, or you murdered, whatever you did, now you're resolving that. That's not a bad thing. If you see your union as that, bond of unconditional love, of divine love, of the highest form of romantic love, then you don't want to bring on past karma into a relationship and also unsolved stuff, even with other people, right? So it's a good thing that's being cleared. And something else is, as I already mentioned, the person your twin flame is maybe with, or you are maybe with, right? Many times we are also with someone, or the person watching twin flame videos is with someone else too, because they're having things to work through with that person. Or both are married. That's a lot of times. A lot of my clients are actually married or have been married until recently. So that's not a bad thing. That's not something where you're like, oh my gosh, both are married. This is going to be a beautiful mess. This is going to be awful. It doesn't have to be awful at all. But I was saying, so the relationship you're currently in, or you're leaving, or you're thinking about leaving, or you're thinking about terminating, and the relationship your twin flame supposedly twin flame is in, if it's a karmic, then there's things that are being resolved, and it's also things your twin flame is learning with that partner or is healing through with that partner. And I know I recommended the channel Twinfinity before. That's actually something I picked up on one of their videos, which I felt they explained very beautifully, which is, I forgot. Big introduction, and they're like blank. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, I remember. They said, and I experienced that like that too, that, the unhealed twin flames sometimes trigger themselves, not themselves, each other way too much in order to be in a harmonious, beautiful relationship. I always say that, right? If you're like, oh, I want my twin flame, I'm like, are you sure? Because he's going to trigger the out of you. It's not going to be pretty. because it hurts to have all your unhealed wounds come up. So the triggering is immense between twin flames, and maybe it's too immense and too big in order to successfully and peacefully heal one by one, like one next to each other, right? So maybe you are separating, or you have separated, or you never really got into a relationship after that first boom moment, because it would be not compassionate for you to be together because you would suffer too much. So how can you heal if, like, these patterns that your twin flame is best at mirroring to you, if your twin is not there? So that karmic, as you call it, that third party, your twin flame's partner, might have been called in, might be doing you a favor by being by their side and bringing the things up to them that you have brought up too, but in a more gentle way. Maybe they're more, less, my leg is starting to hurt. Oh my God, what did I do? Maybe they're more suave. Is that an English word? More gentle in bringing the things up to heal. Not because they are better people than you, not because they come in and they go, oh, I'm actually the nice one here. I'm the nice cop. The other one is the bad cop. Cup. I don't mean cup to drink, right? I mean cop. That's probably my English that isn't that on point sometimes. So cop, like the policeman, right? Good cop, bad cop. I can tell I can't pronounce it right, but you get what I mean. So it's not that they're nicer than you. They're just not their twin flame. They're not just not triggering the hell out of them, but just gently triggering them layer by layer. So that might be their purpose in your twin flame's life, to show them their patterns, to have them gently work through them without them having to go insane. Your twin flame having to go insane, because the two of you unhealed together is like a time bomb, right? That can sort of explode. It's just too, there's many of you who have experienced it, how intense the triggering is, as oftentimes after a first honeymoon phase, oftentimes not, oftentimes right from the bat, right from the start, you're just like, boom, oh my gosh, what is this, right? I love him, but this is hell. I can't take this. So before you blame the karmic, before you demean them, is that a word? Demean? No, it's not a verb, right? It's just an adjective. So before you badmouth them and you blame them for stuff and you say they're the guilty ones and they're stealing your twin flame, maybe you're able to see them as helping you in some way and being helpful. Even if you don't like the thought of them being with someone else, yes, it can be hurtful, but maybe you're with someone else too, and that you can love someone else too in a different way. And it's not, how do I say that? No one is ever going to replace you. No one is ever going to replace you as their twin flame, as their one true love. The same way as you are never going to you're never going to replace in their, oh wait, I'm getting confused now. But you know what I mean? Like, you're both not replaceable to each other. So knowing that that love will go on and remain, that can't be deleted in any way, you can also enjoy maybe other relationships. That's on you to tell. This video isn't about that primarily, but I just wanted to bring the message across that if you keep on sort of picking on the karmic, you once again don't get it. How do I say it in a gentle way that you don't get it? You don't get it. It's not about that. They're actually not even the reason why you're not with your twin flame. They're not. Imagine them getting a divorce overnight. My leg is really hurting now. Imagine them getting a divorce. Imagine them breaking up, them being at your doorstep from one day to the next. That can happen, yes. I'm not going to share. That can happen, but it could be that you're still not ready for each other. One is going to run the other way. One is going to be triggered after 2 sentences. One is going to feel the fear of love like come up in him from one moment to the next and go, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Sorry, I thought I wanted this, but I can't do this. I'm not ready yet. So it's not the karmic that is the reason you're not together. Even if they weren't with someone, you might just not be ready to be together. And it's about accepting that. It's about accepting divine timing. I'm going to make another video on that, so I'm not going to go into it right now. But it's about you finding peace with what is. It's about you accepting what is. And it's about you accepting the love you feel and accepting their love they feel, because you can sense that and you can see it. It's obvious. But yet accept the situation where you're both at. Maybe you have decided you want to get a divorce, you yourself, right? You have been with your husband for 20 years, you have kids, and you're like, I'm done. You know, I've been done for years, but now it's clear that I'm really done. But you haven't gone through yet. You haven't like turned in the paperwork. You haven't talked to your husband yet. Maybe you have, but now you're giving it another try. You're just not there yet. So why do you want to push them to leave their karmic? Again, the karmic is not the devil at all. It's actually helping you. But why pressure them into doing something when it means that you're both just in the process of getting ready for each other, but you're both not ready yet? So accept that. Accept that. And it's not ego going, you're not ready yet. You have to be, you know, ascended Buddha flowing through the air. Only then you're ready. Only when you're not even human anymore. You don't have a bad moment in your life anymore. You don't badmouth anyone anymore. Only then you're ready. No, it's not about that. But it's about trusting divine timing, and trusting that if there's a karmic in your, I hate that word. If there's a third person or a third party, whatever you want to name it, a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, you know what I mean, someone else than you, your highness, right? If you're really secure about the bond you share with your twin flame and about your own self-esteem and self-love, some other person won't be able to trigger you. Even if they're married to your twin flame, even if have been with them for 30 years, that won't be able to trigger you, because in your heart, you know the truth of what you are to each other, like you and your twin flame. So if you still triggered by their presence and their existence, oh my gosh, they have hair. Oh my gosh, they have eyes. Oh my gosh, they have a mouth. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, they kissed my twin flame. I can't believe it. If you still have issues with that, you still have things to work through. That's okay. Because on a deeper level, you haven't really grasped it, that you're one with them anyways, and your love can't be tarnished and can't be undone and can't be threatened. But it is unconditional love. So yes, it's going to be tested. It's going to be tested if you still love them, even if they're not with you. Do you still love them, even if they choose someone else? Do you still wish them well and wish them happiness and health and all the best, even if they can't be with you? Or are you in the needing and the wanting and like, if they're not with me, screw them. They should be doomed forever if they're not with me. Can you feel the unconditional love in that one? Right, it's not there. It's not there. So yes, so much to the karmic. Don't call them karmic anymore. Call them whatever their name is. Call them partner, call them helper, call them learning partner. I didn't know they say that in German. I don't like that either. I'm so picky with names. I'm a linguist. I'm very picky with what term we give what. So that's okay. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I really hope and I intend for this video to help you and to be beneficial to you. Maybe it helped you shift somewhere. Maybe it helped you suffer less. Maybe it helped you make peace with what is. Maybe it helped you make peace with the existence of a karmic. Maybe it helped you make peace with that, with the fact that you're still married, that you haven't talked to your husband or your wife yet about your intention to leave. Maybe it helps you make peace with this journey being a process of several years sometimes. And yeah, maybe it helped you in some way or another. If it did, please leave me a comment. I would love to read it. Thank you so much for giving me all this attention and for staying until the last very second of this video. If you made it till here, you have. And love you all very much. Reach out if you think I can help you in the challenging situation you're in. I would love to do that. But nevertheless, I wish you all the best. Enjoy my videos, and sending much love to all of you. Bye guys, bye.